So this episode is about sleep deprivation, and it is a very real thing. Sleep is very important to the body, obviously. If we didn't need sleep, then we would be able to do amazing things. But, okay, when I was pregnant, people used to ask me all the time, are you getting enough rest? Are you sleeping? And sometimes I'd be like, yeah, like in the beginning I was okay, and I take my naps and stuff, but later on I'd be like, no, I'm not. It's really uncomfortable. It's terrible. I'm in pain, blah, blah, blah. And people would be like, well, get ready for it. Get used to it, because you're going to be up all night with a baby. You're going to be sleep deprived, blah, blah, blah. And I was kind of resentful of hearing that, because I was like, why do people have to be so negative? This is my first baby, and I want to think positive about it. I don't want to think about all the bad stuff. So I would be like, please don't say that. I didn't say it out loud, but I thought that. I was like, please don't tell me about this. The closer I got to having the baby, I started to think, maybe they're right. Maybe this is just training for me being up and being uncomfortable and being with the baby, being awake with him at night. And there was a lot of different things people told me to get ready for, and I was like, I don't want to listen. And now, in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, unfortunately, they were right. But I deal with it because I love him, right? Baby is sleeping right now. He actually let me sleep today. He went back to sleep, and I went to take a nap, and he woke right up as soon as I laid down. And then we came out here for a little while, and then I brought him back in the bedroom, and I laid down and I laid him by me. I don't sleep next to him a lot because I just want to be really careful with him, where he doesn't roll off the bed or he doesn't, get suffocated or something. But I am very, very careful with him when it comes to that. And I know myself. I know when I sleep, I don't move that much when I'm taking a nap, and I know he's there. So before anybody can make any comments about that, I know what I'm doing, and I'm being safe with baby. So I fell asleep for a few minutes. I woke up and he was asleep next to me, so I was like, oh, this is nice. So we slept probably for about an hour, and that really helped me because I got up early to see the eclipse today, which was amazing. Sleep deprivation is a real thing. I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it because I wanted to believe that, oh, everything's going to be perfect. Everything's going to be so happy. I'm going to be this happy little mom, and it'll be great. Well, things are great, but at the same time, the lack of sleep is a real deal. And if you just had a baby, like my friend Midnight Owl, she knows already. She's starting to get a taste of it. And it's hard, especially when you are the mom and you are the mom who is a stay-at-home mom, because as rewarding as it is to be able to stay at home and watch your baby grow and change and do all these things and learn all the good that goes with that, the fact that you're not the one getting up, going to work, and needing the sleep as much as, well, you do need the sleep, but you know what I mean, the one who needs the sleep to go outside the house and do a job, you have to be the one who stays up with the baby all the time, except for the weekends, or whenever your husband or whoever you're with has the days off, so that's the difficult thing that I've had to battle, is try not to be frustrated and resentful when I see my husband sleeping. I love him very much. I don't resent him, but I just resent the fact that he gets to sleep sometimes and he's snoring away and I'm awake. and barely dragging and holding a bottle and letting it fall and trying not to spill milk in my son's face because I'm so tired. So, yeah, and my husband can sleep through baby crying. He works with kids anyway, so he's used to the loudness, so that's part of it. But it's just really difficult because you really need to get yourself into a routine. And it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while until you figure out what that routine is. I'm still trying to figure out. Because every time I get myself into a routine, get the baby into a routine, then little things throw it off, and I'm like, is this really working? But the best thing is to keep at it, even if you have days where things don't work out exactly the way you want to. Don't cancel out the good that you have done, the routines that you have established, and just keep going back to them because it's good to keep those routines and keep that structure for you, for your own sanity, and for the baby because the baby's like routine, as I said before. So, the biggest thing I heard by watching videos, by reading lots of information online and in books and from other people is sleep when the baby sleeps. That was drilled into me so much that I got absolutely sick of hearing it. Sleep when he sleeps, sleep when he sleeps, sleep when it sleeps. My husband said it too. And I was like, do you even get this? Are you even here with me? No. I can't sleep when he sleeps because I have this and this and this and this and this I have to get done while he's sleeping. And for a while, that's what I would do in the beginning. And I ran myself absolutely ragged to the point where I was screaming in frustration on the bathroom floor because I was so tired. Because lots of different things were happening. I was dropping things, I was spilling things. Things just set me off, and I just got so angry because I was so sleep deprived. And I don't like the fact that I had to go through that, but I guess it was a good lesson to learn. So I still battle with the whole, should I go to sleep and take a nap? Should I go do something I want to do fun, or do something that needs to be done like the dishes or make bottles or laundry or this and that, or make this video? It's really difficult, to balance those scales. So I just kind of learned to prioritize and think about myself. Am I really tired? Am I just trying to ignore being tired? Because if I'm really tired, I need to be my best for the baby. So I'm going to go take a short nap while he's sleeping. If I'm not tired, if I'm awake and I feel good, then I'm going to stay awake and I'm going to do those things that I want or need to do. So, yeah, but I just want to let you guys know that sleep deprivation is real. It will happen to you if it hasn't already, and it's probably going to keep happening. As much as you don't want to hear it, as much as I don't want to believe it, it's going to keep happening. You're going to keep having those nights where you're up with your kid, whether they're sick or just cranky or just wanting to be wide awake and play. It's just going to happen. Or they're going to be having diapers or being fed constantly. But sometimes I'll be sitting there and he'll be wide awake. I'll be like 5:30 in the morning and he'll just smile at me and I'll be like, oh man, kid, why are you melting my heart? But I'm tired and cranky. And then I smile back at him and I know it's worth it. But everybody has their breaking point, right? So last Friday was kind of mine. I was just exhausted. I was like, I can't do this. I can't stay up with him tonight. And I was just so tired. I was talking to my husband. And this last Sunday was my birthday. So it was my birthday weekend. And he was really sweet to me. I'm sorry, I'm being a little emotional. And he was like go to bed. But I had a whole bunch of other stuff to do before I went to bed because I'm a caregiver for my mom too, and I need to do some things for her first. Finally got to go to bed. Got 7 hours of sleep. This was amazing. 7 hours of basically uninterrupted sleep. And my husband took care of baby all night. It exhausted him. He's still like, I don't know how you do this, but he did that for me. And the next night, I was so happy. I was in such a good mood. We went out to eat for lunch for my birthday. We just went out shopping at the mall, and it was just a really fun day. And I felt so well rested. Um, and then the next night, I actually had a little more energy to get up with him more, but I was still kind of like, can you do this again? But even just one day of one night of sleep, just to recharge yourself, if you have someone who can help you, just please, please ask for it because it will do you a world of difference. I never realized how much of difference it makes. It makes more difference than having your 2 or 3 cups of coffee in the morning when you're trying to force yourself awake to take care of the baby. So I just wanted to talk about that and tell you guys sleep deprivation is real. Try to get as much rest as you can. Follow that adage as much as you can. Sleep when the baby sleeps. When you feel like you need to sleep, if you feel like you are okay and you need to stay up and do stuff, by all means do what you want. But please do take advantage of that, or take advantage of any help you can get to have naps or have a full night's rest while somebody else is up with the baby. If you don't have those options, I am so sorry, and I will pray for you because I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have the extra help. I mean, I feel like I'm a strong enough person that I would force myself and I could do it, but I would be running myself ragged. So, anyway, I just wanted to talk about you guys about that. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and happy momming.